What you have is enough with God. In Exodus 4:1-3 says this, "And Moses answered and said, But behold, they will not believe me, nor hearken unto my voice. For they will say, The Lord hath not appeared unto thee. And the Lord said unto him, What is that in your hand? And he said, A rod. And he said, Cast it on the ground. And he cast it on the ground, and it became a serpent, and Moses fled from it." You know, the devil often keeps God's people from doing what they should for his kingdom by convincing them that they lack resources to accomplish what needs to be done. The feeling of inadequacy, that what we have or can contribute is not enough to do the job, may keep us from doing the very thing that God has called us to do. Yet the Bible is filled with examples of small things being used by God to accomplish mighty works once they are given to him. The question is not whether what is already in your hand is sufficient, but whether you're willing to launch out in faith and trust God to work in a great and mighty way. You know, F.B. Meyer wrote this. He said, "God is looking for people through whom he can do the impossible." What a pity that we plan only the things that we can do ourselves. I believe in wise planning and careful living, but at the same time, we cannot leave God out of our thinking. As Paul wrote to the church of Corinth in 2 Corinthians 5:7, he says, "For we walk by faith and not by sight." The same God who took a shepherd's rod and parted the Red Sea, who took a boy's sling and killed a giant, and who took another boy's lunch and fed thousands, he's able to supply whatever you need to do his work. But God does not work with what we hold back. We must be willing to give what we have and trust him to see him supply what is lacking. And I want you to remember today's growth principle. It is faith reaches beyond what is seen and depends on God to do what he's promised. I pray that you were blessed. And if you are new here, like, subscribe, hit the bell button to be notified with new content. And I pray that you have a wonderful day, and never forget that God is good all the time. All the time. Our God is good. Have a blessed day.